do you want on your sandwich for lunch? Ham or cheese? Are you all right, Bri? Oh, Brian.
I'm fine.
I thought I was the one that was supposed to get nauseous.
I told you I'm fine. Oh, God. No. Look, I'm sorry, love. I didn't mean to get snappy with you.
Right, that's it. I'm calling the doctor out.
Oh, I'm seeing Brian Jennings again.
Yeah, his wife called. She must be nearly due, mustn't she?
Yeah, about a month ago. Another generation of Jennings. I've been their doctor for as long as I can remember.
I was just going to say I think I can probably squeeze in a few more appointments.
Oh, good man. That's the spirit. All pulling together, yeah?
Right, I'm off then.
But, Bri, you're not well.
Oh, I told you it was just a touch of tummy trouble.
Please, go back to bed. You're white as a sheet.
Don't be ridiculous.
But, Bri, I've already called your work and told them you're not coming in and Dr. Maguire's on the way.
Oh, sometimes, Carol, I really wish you wouldn't interfere. Do you have any idea how much work I've got backing up after being off ill last week?
Come in. What it is to be popular.
I'm sorry, I know you're just back from your rounds, but I missed you this morning and I wanted to know how Helen was when you saw her.
I wanted to have a word with you, actually. I'm a bit worried about her. She seemed very down on herself.
She's no reason to be.
It's not me that needs convincing of that, Kate.
Yeah, you're right. I'll go and see her today.
I think she's going to need her friends around her to get her through this.
You're becoming a regular customer, Brian. I spend more time here than I do in my own home.
There's a bug going round and I just keep recatching it, that's all.
Yeah, that is a possibility. Where's the food diary I asked you to keep?
Seems a little excessive.
Here it is. I've been making sure he does it.
I think it's most likely that you have a bad reaction to something, and hopefully this will tell us what that something is. Reaction to shellfish, hot spicy food? Who knows?
This just isn't like you. You're hardly ever ill.
Your symptoms, Brian, are classic food poisoning.
Take a look at the diary, Doctor. He's pretty much lived on bread and potatoes this past week. How can it possibly be food poisoning?
Hi.
Hi.
Kate. I didn't get the impression we cleared the air yesterday, really.
Well, there's been other more important things happening, Mark.
Quite. Insensitive of me, really. But I just thought with us working together.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Look, let's just agree to forget about it, shall we? Too much wine.
Way too much wine. My head the next morning. Still friends. Good. Right. Back to the grindstone.
Do you have any idea what could be causing this?
When he was ill last week, I took some samples for analysis. Well, the results should be back sometime today or tomorrow. Narrow things down a bit.
Will they tell us if it's anything serious?
Anything serious? No, I shouldn't think so. Look, all his symptoms point to food poisoning, so that's what I asked them to test for. Well, if the results are positive, then we know it's something he's eating.
And if they're negative?
Look, Carol, you mustn't worry. Look, each time he's ill, it lasts for what? A couple of days at most? And then he's back to his old self.
But it keeps on happening.
You have to conserve your strength for the little one. It's 4 weeks now, isn't it? So how are you feeling?
We're fine. It's Brian I'm worried about.
Well, I'm back. How was Helen?
I haven't even managed to get away yet.
Oh.
Sorry, it's just been a bit of a mad day, that's all. I'll have to go and see her tonight.
And you need me to pick up Kieran from nursery?
If you could.
Yeah, of course, of course. That's to ring Bob, though. We planned a session up at the driving range tonight.
Well, I'm sure spending a few more hours with your son rather than with your golf clubs won't do you any harm.
I know. Still, makes you realise how lucky you are, doesn't it?
What do you mean?
Well, Phil and everything. I'm Brian this morning, baby on the way. Symptoms I can't make head nor tail of.
Do you think it could be something serious?
Could be, yeah.
Oh, it must be dreadful. A few weeks away from having a baby and a question mark over your husband's health. If it was me, I'd want to know what it was as soon as possible, good or bad.
Yeah, you're right. So when the results come, I won't phone. I'll go round there with them. Whatever they say.
Hello, Claire. I've come to see your mummy. Hello, Daniel. Daniel, you're sitting very close to the television. It's not very good for your eyes. Hello.
I didn't hear you come in. Oh, I'm sorry about the mess. Louise was helping out, but you know.
I haven't come to see the house, Helen. I've come to see you. Coffee? So, how are you feeling?
I don't know, to be honest. I just feel numb. Louise was talking about arrangements at the weekend, and it was like she was talking about some stranger's funeral. Couldn't comprehend it was for Phil.
You're still in shock?
Yeah, still in shock. It hasn't sunk in yet. If one more person earnestly says to me, if there's anything I can do, I'll scream, I swear I will. Why is it we always reach for cliches at times like this?
Because they're tried and tested.
And what have I done to deserve such compassion and sympathy?
Helen, your husband has just died.
And I'm the faithful, grieving wife.
So, how are the kids taking it?
Claire keeps asking me if I'm going to leave them as well, and Dan just seems to blame the world for taking his dad away. Phil was a great dad and a loving husband. What did he ever do to deserve what happened to him?
Helen, nobody deserved what happened to Phil. And the only people to blame are those idiots in the stolen car. God, if they could see the results of their bit of fun.
They weren't the only ones to blame. The only reason Phil and the kids were there was because they were out looking for me.
Helen, you can't blame yourself. That's ridiculous.
Can't I? If anyone deserved to die on that operating table, it was me, not Phil.
Oh, you mustn't say that, love.
The faithful, loving wife.
Helen, I know you and Phil had your problems, but that was all in the past, and you were happy.
Happy? If I was so happy, why was I creeping round to a colleague's flat while my husband and children were roaming the streets looking for me? What kind of a loving wife is rolling around in bed with another man while her husband lies dying in hospital? What kind of a wife is that, Kate?
What are you talking about, Helen?
Me. Talking about me. Having sex while my husband was dying.
Who with?
Can't you guess? I was with Dr. Mark Elliott when I should have been with my family.
On the night of the medic's ball?
What do you think of me now?
I still think you should stay at home today. You're terribly pale.
I feel fine. Look. Oh, I'll do you a deal. I'll come home for lunch and you can make sure I fill in that silly food diary, okay?
Okay.
Got to earn a crust for the little one, haven't I?
Arrange it for next Wednesday. In the morning, if possible. Brian, back so soon?
Oh, fighting fit, Roger, and ready to make up for lost time.
If you're sure. You do still look a little washed out.
Oh, sure, I'm sure. I never felt better.
Good.
Oh, Mac, Mr. Jennings' test results, they've just arrived.
Ah, thanks. Brian Jennings' test results are negative.
Oh,
So it's not food poisoning?
are you going to call round?
Yep.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Katrina, can you not call Dr. Elliott's next patient in for a few minutes?
Back amongst the living and working then, sick note. What are you looking for? A Smithson file?
Have you seen it?
I've got it.
Why have you got it?
Well, the world doesn't stop for you, you know, sick note. They had a surprise audit. You were lying in bed, so I stepped into the breach.
Oh, well, thanks for that. Can I have the file back now, please?
Nope.
Why not?
Because in your absence, Mr. Smithson himself told me how grateful he was for my picking up the file at such short notice. He added that he'd like me to deal with things from now on. So this shall remain mine.
No, I don't believe you. They're one of my oldest and most important clients.
Well, ring Mr. Smithson. Get him out of the board meeting if you want to check, sick note.
Look, I told you to stop.
Easy, Tiger. You make yourself ill. Look, I'm just pointing out that your sickness record is getting you somewhat of a reputation in the office. That's all.
Well, at least it isn't a reputation for sucking up to the boss every moment of the day.
Whoa. Is the worm turning?
Come in. Yes, Mr. Hickling. So, how... Ah, Kate.
Wondered if I could have a word.
Yes, of course, please.
Not just now. Say 1 o'clock in my office.
All right. Anything wrong?
Just a bit of business to sort out.
He's been working himself into the ground to try and impress the boss, and the more he's been ill recently, the more he worries. He gets himself into a terrible state.
And making himself ill in the process. Well, a vicious circle.
Hello, Dr. Maguire.
Hello, Brian.
What are you doing here?
Wasn't it just yesterday that I told you to take things easy for a while?
Oh, I felt better.
Do you have any idea how much stress can contribute to illness?
Never had you down as the mother hen type, Doctor.
No, I never had you down as the type who would gamble with his health when his wife's about to have a baby.
Dr. Maguire's brought you test results.
Right.
Negative. Not a trace of food poisoning.
Oh, must have been that bug then, like I said.
No, not necessarily. We need to investigate other causes. And I think that you ought to consider the possibility that it could be something serious. I mean, until we know more, it is just a possibility. We need to do more tests to isolate the cause.
How long will that take then?
Well, it's a process of elimination, so it could take quite a time.
Yeah, well, I don't have much time. The firm have been very good about this so far, but if I have any more time off, then if I get the promotion, I mean, how long will they carry me?
Come on, Brian, it's obvious you're a good worker. They can't fire you for being ill, can they? I'll write them a letter explaining the situation, OK?
Yeah. What if I am really ill, though? Stomach cancer, something like that? I may never get to see my baby grow up.
Look, Brian, you've been ill and I don't know the cause. It could be any number of things, but we won't know how serious it is until we do some tests.
More tests? Look, you're my GP, Dr. Maguire. If you can't help me, then it must be serious.
For the moment, you have to take things easy. Look, I'll get that letter written, and if you're ill again, you stay in the house, OK?
Punctual as ever.
So, what's all this about then?
Thank you for coming to see me. Better to meet the enemy in home territory, don't you agree? I know all about you and Helen.
She told you then, did she? It was a one-off. It just happened.
Helen and Phil had been through some painful times, but their marriage was getting back on track. Well, that wasn't until you came along and schemed her into your bed.
It wasn't like that.
If Helen hadn't been with you in your bachelor pad, Phil would be alive now. Carly would never have given him a lift home.
Hang on. I am not responsible for Phil's death. That was an accident. And as far as Helen goes, it wasn't all one-sided, you know.
And what chance did she have? Once you got her into your sights. I know the charm, the compliments, the games you play.
This isn't about Helen at all, is it?
Tea?
Yeah, it's my turn.
No, I wouldn't dream of it, Signo. You rest yourself. You need to save your energy. I'll see if there's any soluble aspirin.
This is about what happened after the medic's ball, isn't it?
No. It's about the fact that you seduced Helen, a married colleague.
That's rubbish, Kate, and you know it. You're angry because I slept with Helen just a few hours after I dropped you off. And given the circumstances, I can't really blame you. Look, I'm really sorry if you feel a bit jealous.
Jealous?
I never intended for you to think that I felt about you in that way. Kate, I value your friendship. I don't want to do anything to jeopardize that. I was new to the practice. I don't particularly mix that well. And you just made me feel so welcome. I enjoyed it. I'm really sorry if you misinterpreted that.
You were flirting with me for months, you creep. You caught me at a vulnerable time, taking me out for little heart-to-heart chats over lunch, quizzing me about Mac's state of mind, about Helen's past. You used me.
I enjoyed your company. Who wouldn't? You're a wonderful woman.
You enjoyed humiliating the boss's wife, you mean? And all the time you were busy trying to seduce the senior partner. What an ego boost that must have been. And on the night of the medic's ball, while you were fending off the advances of this silly, drunken woman, all the time you were planning how to bed Helen a few hours later.
Ooh. You know, I bet people look at me and they see the car, the smart clothes, successful doctor, and they think, oh, he's doing all right. They couldn't really be further from the truth, could they? Got no family to speak of. Few close friends. Spent half my life going from one war zone to another, seeing things that no one should be forced to look at. Haven't been able to form any kind of meaningful relationship because I've never been in one place long enough. And I really thought, when I came to Riverside, I'd found somewhere I wanted to be. Looks like I really screwed that up.
My heart bleeds for you, Mark. And had I heard that from anyone else, I'd been reaching for the tissues by now. But you? You're just a master manipulator. You, a game player. Don't know if you're for real. Cried wolf once too often.
Sorry, Katrina said you were here, Mark. Look, I've got this construction worker with trench foot, and I wondered if I could call upon your army experience.
Yep, of course. I'll come right away.
Thanks.
See you up, Brian.
Simon, could I have a word in my office?
Hello? No, I'm afraid he's not here at present. Can I help? Oh, Mr. Smithson. Hello, it's Brian Jennings. Oh, yes, much better, thanks. Look, can I be of assistance?
I just wanted to make sure you realised how grateful I am for the work you've been putting in recently, covering absences and the like. Am I boring you, Simon?
What? Oh, sorry, Roger.
As I was saying.
So you only told Simon that you wanted him to help me with the file? Oh, no, I think that's a good idea too, yes. Good to speak to you too, Clive. OK, bye. Hello. Is it possible to speak to Dr. Maguire, please? Thank you.
Dr. Maguire.
Dr. Maguire, it's Brian Jennings.
Oh, hello, Brian. How you feeling?
Oh, much better, thanks. Listen, slightly strange question, but there's something to which I've been having a reaction to. Would weed killer fit the profile?
Weed killer? Yeah, well, I suppose you would. Never had you down as a gardener.
Right. Thank you very much for your help, Doctor. I'll explain later if I'm right. OK, bye.
Yeah, bye.
Security, please.
Now, as you're aware, a promotion opportunity has come up in the office.
Sorry, back in a moment. Just got to grab a file.
Looking for this?
What the hell is going on here?
He's just flipped out. He's uncontrollable.
I think you'll find that that's the cause of my recent bouts of illness. He's been putting that in my tea!
I have absolutely no idea what he's talking about.
Well, I found it in your desk. What are we going to do, spot a garden in your lunch hour? You haven't even got a garden!
These are very serious allegations.
I haven't seen that bottle before in my life. He's trying to undermine me, to bag the promotion for himself. That's his little game. Well, surely you can see that, Roger.
So why are you so keen to dash back to your desk just now then, Simon?
There's an easy way to prove this. Tee up. Oh, come on! If it's not poisoned, you've got nothing to worry about, have you?
That doesn't prove anything. You could have poisoned it to try and make me look guilty.
Oh, don't worry. The police will be able to test the tea, and I think we both know they'll find your fingerprints on the bottle.
The police?
Mm-hmm.
OK, so I slipped the odd bit of weed killer into your tea. Oh, it's just a joke.
A joke? You poisoned him.
It wasn't a joke at all. It was calculated so I'd take lots of sick leave and scupper my chances of the promotion. Have you any idea what you put me through? I haven't slept properly for weeks. I thought I wouldn't see my baby grow up. I thought I was dying.
Well, I deserve that promotion. Not some burnt-out old has-been like you.
Easy, Brian! You really think a nasty little piece of work like you, who'd sell his own grandmother for a quick buck, would have got the promotion? There's no way I'd let you rise too far in my firm. You'd be after my job next. I was just trying to tell you in my office that the promotion is Brian's. It was always going to be.
Really? Oh, that's fantastic. That one. The police are on their way. Because unlike you, Simon, I don't consider being repeatedly poisoned a joke.
Well, it's not exactly how I wanted to break it to you, but congratulations on your promotion, Brian.
Thank you. Oh,
Kate, I just want to say how really, truly sorry I am for what happened.
I am sick of your games, Mark. See, I've wised up to you. I'm going to be watching you every minute of your time at Riverside, and the moment you play any of your tricks, I'm going to be down on you. Understand?